guys, you know what I need? I need a nap. Can you hear that dog barking? Can you hear my mother-in-law stomping? She stomps at the dog instead of, like, admonishing the dog because she doesn't know how to raise dogs. It's awesome. The dog's actually done a very excellent job of training her. Alright. We're almost ready to go. I'm not sure how much we're going to get done tonight. Gotta get a few more things started. Gotta get my chat put up on the monitor that I can see from where I'm about to park it. I'm very tired. I think I could use a nap. I think a nap would be what's in order here. This would be excellent nap time. But, we're gonna get going here in a second. I don't know why the YouTube chat's such a pain in the butt. The Twitch chat's great. There we go. There we go. This should say episode 10. I'm not sure why it says episode 9. The YouTube always messes up. I don't know. And then it takes like a day for it to show up where it needs to show up. Just, I don't know. What a fat load of hot trash. Alright. Yeah, we got our chat rooms chatting. Got our status monitors statting. Alright. Let's see if I can't fix this stupid issue now so I don't have to fix it later. What is my kid doing up there? There we go. Now that should be sorted out. Alright, let's go. Vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Oh. Just yanked my microphone, mic off the thing, and knocked over some trash. Off to a stunning start. Really top-notch stuff. Alright. Okay. There we go. My kid's really chimping out upstairs. Going bananas. Alright. Okay, we only need 1209 experience points. Not a problem. God, do you hear that dog? I hate that dog. Dog is disgusting. That's Lulu. That's my mother-in-law's dog. Excuse me. Wonder if you can hear my toddler screaming in the distance as well. Let's go hunt some metal slimes. Every time I hear that dog yelp, as like a dagger in my soul. I had one rule, one demand, one ultimatum when my mother-in-law moved in here. It was that turd burgling dog didn't get to come with. And it didn't for a while. And then after a few months, it just somehow ended up here. I hate that dog. I hate hearing it. It has this high-pitched, piercing yelp that it emits. Ugh. Hmm. This is my second time playing it if you count the Game Boy Color version. And I'm pretty excited to be finishing it up. The last time I was playing, I made it to the Dragon Lord, but I got my butt whooped on the second phase. The main mission was going and retrieving Erdrick's sword, seeing how much experience I rack up along the way. And I was like, screw it, I'm in the area, let's see if we can just go ahead and knock out the Dragon Lord. And probably should have spent more time running away from enemies and using herbs to heal after battles instead of spells, but I'm a pretty big fan of the Dragon Warrior series, so I've actually been enjoying it quite a bit. There was one night last week where I spent my entire evening, like just 9 hours, mentally shut down and just level grinding, and it was awesome. It was exactly what I needed in my life. But I'm excited to be moving on to other games in the series. I had been working on collecting what is it? I'd been working on collecting complete copies of Dragon Warrior, the series on Nintendo, and the only one I needed was Dragon Warrior 4. And I just went ahead and pulled the trigger on it last week, and it showed up in the mail 2 days ago. So I'm pretty excited to get that. And then earlier this week I put a new battery in Dragon Warrior 2, because that'll be the next Nintendo game I take on, at least. Added a new battery holder and a new battery. So then I was over at my mom's house today, right in my dad's garage. I needed some parts for the battery holder project. So I'll get new battery holders and batteries put in Dragon Warrior 3 and 4 at some point. Just add a little bit of time off this week. So I wanted to at least get something done, and putting a new battery holder in Dragon Warrior 2 was at least something. Before I start any old Nintendo RPG, I like to put a new battery in it. Even though odds are, you know, they got plenty more years in them and everything will be fine. I don't know. I'd be frustrated if I got like a jillion hours into Dragon Warrior 4 and the battery crapped out on me. Inside the Nintendo cartridges, they have batteries to hold the save. This is before flash memory. If you look at the back of a Nintendo game that has a save on it, let's grab it. Alright. Yeah. Well, you're probably not going to be able to read that. But that gold sticker on the back of a Nintendo cartridge tells you that this game pack contains batteries. Do not rapidly turn the power switch on and off. Do not load or remove while the power is on. To save game information, you must hold in the reset button while turning the power off. This game pack must be cleaned regularly. Use the NES cleaning kit only. Huh. I never realized I told you to clean them regularly. But there's a battery inside of this bad boy. It's how it keeps it safe. I think, if memory serves, The only cartridge game that had a flash memory built in was Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That doesn't have a battery and you can save on it. So, before I start any of these old Super Nintendo, Master System, NES games, I always put in a new battery and battery holder so that you won't have to solder anything in the future should you have an issue with the battery. Then you can just pop the battery out and put a new one in. I think N64 games, they might not have batteries. They might have flash memory inside of them. I don't think N64 carts have batteries. So, I mean, these batteries are 30 years old now. So, before I start a long game, I just feel better putting in a battery holder and a battery. Yeah, I thought the metal slimes were harder to take on. I had my toddler down here, my 2-year-old, playing with me yesterday, and I think she's my good luck, 'cause in about 45 minutes I took out 3 metal slimes. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of metal slimes for that amount of time. Now, I kind of like how grindy it is. As I've been complaining to everyone that... Not complaining, but as I've told everyone that's popped in the chat rooms while I've been playing, I've been getting just clobbered with overtime at my job. And the job's not hard. It just becomes hard when you're there for 16 hours. And then they're like, you gotta come back in 8 hours. And, you know, you don't get to sleep for those 8 hours. You got the 20-minute drive home. You gotta, you know, unpack, settle down, possibly eat a dinner, and then try to relax and go to sleep. Then you gotta get up and get ready for work, yada yada. So, like, if you're lucky, you get 5.5 hours of sleep. In my case. And then I just feel like crap. And then you go in the next night, and then they're like, oh, guess what? You're here for 12 hours. So last week, and I work third shift, right? So my night's off. My wife's downstairs sleeping. I got nothing to do. So I'd recently bought myself a laptop to play games at work. And, cause I can do whatever in between calls at work. It's just that I'm there forever. Oh, sorry, I'm just now looking at the YouTube chat. Sorry. 911 operator. I work for the sheriff. So I've been running into the dry battery on my old Pokemon games, Red, Crystal, Gold. Well, Crystal, Gold, and Silver have a clock, so it draws more electric, like it's a known problem with the Game Boy Color Pokemon games, because they had that built-in clock. Those batteries, I took out my first Pokemon, my Charizard, that I'd leveled up to 100 and just played through all the original Pokemon games, the Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, or Silver and Gold. And then a battery took them out, so that was kind of crappy. Yeah, it is possible to back up the Game Boy saves. I've thought about getting that device, but honestly, you know, the older games probably got several more years in them because they don't draw a lot of power to maintain the saves, as evidenced by these 30-year-old, 35-year-old, games that still save. But as I was saying, British Steel, it's the overtime that kills me. Like, if I just worked a straight 40-hour week, man, I would love my job. But it's just wearing on me mentally. Like, my days off are Tuesday night, Wednesday night. So I call my Thursday night as my Monday. My Thursday into Friday, that's my Monday. And every week I'm getting hit with doubles. Yeah, I have the Silver Shield. I've got the best gear in the game. I get hit with doubles every Friday morning. It's just been killing me, man. And then I get like 2 or 3 12-hour shifts on top of that. Every now and then I'll get, like, on my Monday and my Friday, I'll get a double. And it's just been wearing me out. So I'm thinking if I get to work somewhere else, I'll put in my year here, and then I'll try to go dispatch somewhere else where hopefully it's just not as rough on the overtime front. Because I would take the pay cut. I mean, I'm getting money working all that overtime, but jeez. I miss seeing my kid. Well, my kids. Barely get to see my son. It's been nice hanging out with them. I would say there's like a tiny effect that the COVID has had. It doesn't get much more essential than, dispatching for the county. I dispatch for multiple jurisdictions, so, I don't know. But, for a while, they weren't hiring new people. And then it takes forever. So, like, the hiring in process, it took me 9 months from handing in an application to starting the job. It took about 9 months, right? And then about 3 months of training. And then you get parked with the guy. They, like, assign you to a guy or gal. They assign you to a dispatcher. And you just chill with them, and they're like your guy, and they teach you how to work the program, what questions to ask, how to deal with the idiots that call 911. I've come to the conclusion, I have to watch my mouth. I can't really talk about, I can, but people call in with pretty silly problems, we'll just say. It feels like a lot of these people create their problems, and that if they just, like, went to bed instead of staying up at night and beating each other up with golf clubs, which is something that I've heard quite a few times, surprisingly or unsurprisingly. I wasn't prepared for the amount of schizophrenics that just sit around thinking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call 911. Hi, Macy. Sorry, Nicole. Or, sorry, BB. I didn't realize Macy's up there watching. Hi, Macy. I didn't think you would actually turn this on. So anyway, like, the biggest problem with the understaffing British Steel is that they took like 6 or 7 of our guys and they're training them on radios. So instead of just taking a few and training them on radios, they took everyone that, I guess they took the amount of people they had that could train on radios and paired them up with someone, right? And so now we just barely have enough people on phones, so if someone has a scheduled night off, you're screwed. Or, you know, if someone calls in sick, if they sick out, you're screwed. So if, I'm on first watch, which is midnight, well, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's first watch. And then their second watch, you know, they come in 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., right? So let's say there's just enough people for second watch. Uh-oh, someone called in sick. Now I'm on the hook for all 8 of those hours because I have the lowest seniority. There's things you can do to manipulate your chances of getting held. So if I go in early and I'm already on a 12, I don't know, it's dumb. There could be a better way. And it's like, I don't want to go in early because 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. or 1900 hours to 2300 hours is the worst. That's when everyone's like home and they're mad because they just got home from their crappy jobs. So they're like, I'm going to punch this lady in the face. Or like just more people are awake, so they're like, I'm going to crash into this pole and flip my car over. And it's just more stuff goes on, so it's just awful. My overnight shift's pretty chill. So anyway, to answer your question, I think it's just because they decided to train everyone that could be trained on radios all at once so that there's no like buffer zone. And then we've got 2 groups coming in, but you know, it's gonna be, let's say they all started training tomorrow, it's gonna be 3 months before any of them, you know, alleviate my struggles. By then, it's going to be time for me to get a job somewhere else. Are you also a dispatcher, British Steel? Or did you just hear about that? Like on the news or something in your area? Boy. No, I haven't gotten anything like that. I actually like talking to the schizophrenic people. I've gotten no less than 5 compliments from coworkers about how nice I am on the phone and how well I do talking to schizophrenics. So at least I'm good at something. I may not be the best dispatcher, but at least I'm pleasant. And I don't mind talking to schizophrenics because they will tell you the absolutely coolest stories. And I like cool stories. Now, I'll listen to them. Like, I'll let you schizophrenically speak into my ear for like 5-10 minutes. I was getting ready to say, I can't imagine why you would sit around and listen to a police scanner, and then there's like a night at work where they were rioting in Chicago, and I was listening to Chicago's dispatch while I was at work dispatching, and I was just like, what am I doing with my life? I'm sitting here at work listening to someone else's work. It's like, I need to stop doing this. I do get why you'd like to know what goes on in your area. We have a website that shows us everything that's being dispatched in real time. Sometimes I'll look at it. My FTO, my field training officer, he was like, yeah, I like to look at it to see if there's accidents on the highway if I'm getting ready to drive somewhere. I haven't actually looked at it in a long time off the clock, but it's a resource. Like when I was new, I used to look at it like when I was in training, and it was exciting and interesting. Oh, did we just level up? Courage and wit have served thee well. Thou hast been promoted to the next level. Thy power increases by 5. Thy response speed increases by 2. Thy maximum hit points increase by 8. Thy maximum magic points increase by 12. Shot spotter's kind of cool. They set up, a couple of microphones, and it triangulates where the random, shootings that happen constantly are taking place at. Like, when you get a login for that, you can have it on your phone. I need to take it off of my phone, because at first, when I started there, I was like, oh, this is neat. Oh, man, 15 shots happened at such and such drive. Whoa, cool. And now it's just like, man, I hate all these alerts on my phone. This is starting to make me grumpy. It's like, I'm off work now. So now it's just like, no thanks. I've been there since February, so, it's been long enough that it's like, I'm not interested anymore. I didn't know that you can just smoke enough meth that you start hallucinating. I'm very familiar with several of our meth enthusiasts that like to text to 911. Pro tip, I don't know if it's true in every area, but in a lot of areas you can just text 911. I would say that no one has actually used it for anything worthwhile. At least not in my experience. Yeah, I don't know about an uptick in violent crime. There are certain parts in my county where the last thing I would want to be is a pole, because every single night, at least 2 or 3 times, someone will crash into a pole and take out power to thousands of people. Every night. And that's horrifying. It's like I drive on the same streets. Time's at 6:50. We're going to go save, because I always save after a level up. And then, I suppose, might as well go try to take on the Dragon Lord. A game I actually need to finish is Dragon Quest XI. There's another version of it coming out, and I still haven't beaten any version of it after being so excited for it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a hike over to Castle Charlock. And then, should I die or beat the game, we'll call it a night, because there's some ribs upstairs waiting for me, and I'm going to go hang out with my lady and my babies. I have been dying to finish Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior, because I'm so close. I'll just go ahead and do it. Ah, shoot. You know what we didn't do? We didn't buy 2 herbs. Screw it. Let's go in unprepared. Let me grab my maps. Oh. Ugh. Like, I feel like after I get done streaming this, I still want to stay on the Dragon Quest kick and move on to Dragon Quest 2. But the one I'm most excited about is getting to Dragon Quest 4. Dragon Warrior 4. Boy, come on, guys. Do you hear that dog? Oh my goodness. Dog is like the biggest curse of my life. Ugh. 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 Let's see. Let's get maximum comfort. dog jumping around. Ugh. I wonder what's in that chest now that I have the Erdrick sword. Probably nothing. God, can you hear her stomping at that ridiculous dog? Oh my goodness. These dragons. goodness. I hate these guys. Oh, wow. And they give out some good experience. Barely any more than stinky old slime. Or metal slimes. Okay. Ah, crap. Did I go the wrong way? Dang it. Ugh. I hate these guys. Not even sure why. No, these guys I definitely hate. Ugh. Alright, man. Take it easy, brother. Ugh. pouch. And this guy's tough. Perhaps a little too tough. You know, it'd be dope if I had a critical hit. I probably should have healed. Yikes. Oh boy. Hey! Oh, we did it! Oh, we did it! We did it! How's the Dora Explorer song go? Thou hast done well in defeating the Dragon Lord. Thou hast found the ball of light. Radiance streams forth as thy hands touch the object and hold it aloft. Across the land spreads the brilliance until all shadows are banished and peace is restored. Oh, hey, they heal me up? Nice. Let's go talk to the folks. Hurrah, hurrah, long live Mungert. Thou hast brought us peace again. That's only the first time, but you're welcome. Thou hast brought us peace again. Okay. Well, what say you? Oh. Huh. What does this guy got to say? Hurrah, hurrah, long live Mungert. Oh. Okay. Hurrah, hurrah, long live Mungert. So those are two options. I hate when the NPCs get in the way. Thou hast brought us peace again. What's this guy got to say? He looks learned and wise. Fair enough. Alright. I think I get the message. Yeah, let's see what people in the castle have to say. Come now, King Lorik awaits. Okay. Hey, look at these guys. The legends have proven true. Thou art indeed of the line of Erdrick. It is thy right to rule over this land. Will thou take my place? Mungert thought carefully before answering. I cannot, said Mungert. If ever I am to rule a country, it must be a land that I myself find. Gwalen said, Please wait. I wish to go with thee on thy journey. May I travel as thy companion? Sure. I'm so happy. And thus the tale comes to an end. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Shoot. Of course I missed it. I have to review that later. Congratulations, thou hast restored peace unto the world. But there are many roads yet to travel. May the light shine upon thee. May the light shine upon thee. Cool. Alright, we did it. Soak in these credits. The end. Awesome. Alright, let's move my camera here. Perhaps the most important part of beating a game is marking it as completed in my game spreadsheet. So let's go ahead. I've decided I'm going to start putting in the dates also. So 9 30, 2020. It's the first game I've included the date when I've beaten it, so. Alright, I wasn't actually expecting to beat the Dragon Lord. I thought I'd get there and I'd get my butt whooped, and it looks like if he had one or two more hits on me, he would have finished the job. But it was too tough for the old Dragon Lord. So, oh no, that's the wrong thing. I marked the wrong game. Alright. Now my spreadsheet is accurate. So I guess the next time I stream, I'm just gonna keep going with Dragon Warrior 2. Shelf here. Ugh. Oh, look at that. The other evening, I put a new battery in this bad boy. I was talking to someone in the chat earlier about that. I forget the name. Who is it? Matt to the Future. So this will probably be the next one that I stream. So, alright, everyone that stopped by and was along for the journey. It is time for me to go upstairs and tell my family that I beat a children's game and eat some ribs. Alright, what are we doing? We're checking emails, what we're doing before we go. Right, take it easy, people.